Alright, in this tip here I'm going to break down a play I like out of the New Orleans Saints playbook, out of Gun Empty Y Saints. A couple of the adjustments I'll make before coming out in the play is I'll use Chicago Bear, so you just adjust accordingly to whatever team you use. I put Forte here. By default it's Bush, so I swap Bush out and I put Forte in. And left slot receiver, initially it has Jeffries there, and I like to put Marshall in that position. I like to have my best catch in traffic, just overall best route runner, catching ability, wide receiver you have in that slot. And then for the rest of the receivers over here and tight ends, it's just preference of who you like. I got Jeffries on the far right, works well. Saints drag. I'm going to show you first against man coverage and then against zone coverage. Alright, pre-snap adjustments. The only thing I'll do is I'll look at Forte there, and that drag route likes to get bumped by default. So the only thing I do there is I'll just redo a drag route, and he seems to get off the line better. Jeffrey, sorry. I will go ahead and put him on a comeback route because that makes for a nice user catch route. And everything else you can keep the same. If they're blitzing a lot and you're getting pressure, you can go ahead and block Bennett for some added protection. And this is kind of the default way I run this play against man and zone. Obviously against zone, the drags will get open. Jeffrey, if you have enough time, depending on what type of zone coverage, he'll get open on the comeback route. As well as Marshall on that kind of unique angled route, I guess. Now, as far as against man coverage, if you're reading man pre-snap, I'll look for Marshall, and there's a couple different ways you can throw this. Go ahead and hike the ball. Throw it immediately, right when he does that little wiggle move, and you don't even need to click on, and majority of the time he's going to catch that. Just like that. That's pretty money. And then you got Jeffries on the comeback route. I'll show that. So you put Jeffrey on the comeback route, and there's a couple different ways you can throw this. And then just cut it off early. Get a nice little jump animation. Taller receiver, the better. And then you have this way. You can try to get a rocket catch animation out of this. And either way you do it with that route there, works pretty good against man coverage. Let's show that Marshall route again against man coverage. If you want to wait when he does that little wiggle move and he continues down the field, you can also throw the ball. It does help to have a quarterback that is accurate. Jay Cutler seems to be off target at times with this pass, so obviously if you're using a quarterback like Brady, Manning, I don't know, some of those other Breeze, high accuracy quarterbacks, will probably work a lot better. Right there you see the animation, he just kind of goes up and gets it. With that there, you do have to click on. I throw it with no pass lead, and it's basically just a bullet pass, and then I click on and I push up on the L stick and then the Y button to catch. As you can see there, he goes up and gets it. Nice user catch. It's not as consistent as the very first method I showed you. Maybe you don't have to click on, but it is an option. Right there, Marshall drops the ball, but like I said, it helps to have a nice tall receiver. Not needed, but I like tall receivers. So this is going to be the look. Keep Marshall as is, Bennett, the receiver Bennett as is. The tight end, I'll go ahead and put on a fade. Forte, just redo his drag route, and I'll put Jeffrey on a smoke screen. And you just make your reads. Y, open. Obviously, against zone, drags will get open. The smoke screen is open as well. Just going to depend what type of coverages you're going up against. there you got Bennett over the middle again. The route to Marshall is a bit risky against zone coverage. They seem to play it a little bit better. And it does require waiting a little bit. So you might have to block your tight end so you have some time to get on the ball. But that's the play. I'll probably break down some more stuff out of New Orleans Saints. Seems like a book. That's pretty effective, and it's something I've been using here lately.